We are here and we're going to do the marriage tag, which is essentially just some questions on my phone that we are going to answer. So number one is how and where did we meet? And we went into like a full how we met video, and I'll link it in the cards above. But how we met was through friends. Mm-hmm. And I can't remember who added who on Facebook.
I added her. She messaged me. Facebook.
Yep.
Romantic.
And then technically we met in person at the SeaTac airport.
Yeah.
That's a simple answer to that.
Yeah.
What was your first impression?
First impression.
Should we do in-person impression or tell
I don't know. So we talked on Facebook for a little bit before we met in person. So we had a very similar sense of humor. And I got an impression of kind of a ditzy blonde. But she was also very caring and very kind and compassionate, and that was one of the things that...
I'm not that ditzy. I think my first impression was that we had similar sense of humor, I guess, and just the way we held conversations, we had a lot in common.
Yeah.
So, how did you know the other person was the one?
There was no specific moment for me. It was back when I was having a rough time at work. I was doing a lot of commuting and a lot of long hours and long days, and I would get home and I was just generally grumpy. It was kind of a long while, and it was a hard time for our relationship. But I realized that all the things she put up with me and all the things that I put her through and didn't give her as much love as she was giving me. And that was really kind of... It was no one specific day or moment or anything. It was just kind of a build-up and a build-up, and then one day it just clicked for me, and I was like, okay, she's the one. I need to start treating her better, and I need to...
That's so nice.
Yeah, I need to be a better man, because she's treating me like a better man, so...
That's so nice. I would also say that it wasn't just one specific moment. It was an accumulation of every moment that we've kind of spent together, spent getting to know each other. We talked about marriage pretty early on because I moved from Seattle to California, so that had to be a conversation that we were kind of at least in the same mindset.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would say it would just be an accumulation of every moment that we spent together.
Yeah.
How long have we been together, both relationship and then in marriage?
Since May 20th. I remember that date. We got married May 20th of this year, so 6 months.
5 months.
5 months.
And then we started dating August 20th of 2012. So we have been dating for we've been together for almost 5.5 years.
Yeah.
How do we resolve problems?
She
Why is it?
is very good at communication, and
I
have been learning.
He's learned a lot.
She's brought me a long way in communicating my emotions and feelings, and
I feel like this is just an I Love Katey video. This is so fun.
Yeah. So it's been
a long road, but honestly I'd say communication is number one, and also, you always learn to treat the other person how you want to be treated, and no, that's not how it works. You have to treat the other person how they want to be treated.
Yeah.
So in an argument, Kyle sometimes needs a little bit of face, and I'm kind of in your face emotions, and I need to step back, because if I'm in your face emotions, he's just going to shut down. Yeah. So just treating the other person how they want to be treated would be my number one advice into how to resolve issues. What is your favorite thing to do with each other?
Probably sit right here.
Our couch is behind us.
Yeah. And watch TV, watch our shows. I would love to say that we go hiking and go out to the park.
We used to.
We used to be that couple. We are not anymore.
We also lived in Tahoe,
yeah.
So it was super easy just to, our backyard was a hike.
Yeah, and our apartment was small.
So we had to get out.
Couch,
yeah.
So, yeah.
I like cuddling on the couch. Honestly, I just really like hanging out with him.
Yeah.
So whatever we're doing, it's usually a good time. What do you love about the other person?
Your compassion. Katey has a lot of empathy, and I don't always have that, so sometimes seeing her be compassionate towards somebody that I normally wouldn't feel that same compassion towards, it's kind of eye-opening. It's kind of, okay, I need to be nicer about things. It's just different personalities.
We for sure have different personalities. Yeah. Kyle is very hardworking, and he's instilled a lot of that in me. That's probably one of his most attractive traits, is how hardworking he is, and he has a lot of perseverance. So I would say that is my favorite thing about you.
That's nice.
Yeah. How many children do you want?
Ideal world would be a boy and a girl, and that's it. But Katie's always leaned towards 3, so I'm going to answer that for her.
Honestly, going through infertility, I kind of just feel like however many children God gives us, I'm going to be happy, whether it's 1 or 4 or 5, like...
Yeah, if he puts it in our hearts to foster
or adopt,
it's, it's...
I'm not making that decision anymore.
Yeah.
I'm kind of giving that up. If the other person is watching TV, what are they watching?
Well, Katey has a problem.
I wouldn't call it a problem.
Yeah, okay. She picks a show, decides she likes it, and watches that show nonstop. So it was Law and Order SVU for a year.
Oh, way longer than
that. Oh, that was probably before we were together. Yeah. I think before we were together, it was Gilmore Girls. She would just watch it over and over, just turn Netflix on, and it would just be on.
Oh, no, that was pre-Netflix. That was
VCR, right?
No, I had a DVD player. I had them all on DVD. Yeah. Right now it's Criminal Minds.
Yeah, now it's Criminal Minds. There was How I Met Your Mother for at least a year.
Yeah.
Which drove me nuts.
Yeah. I just rewatch. I binge watch over and over and over again.
Yeah. She mostly does it as background noise. So it's just
absolutely. Kyle would be watching something dumb that I don't like. Like Walking Dead or that Edelweiss show.
The Man in High Castle.
Yeah.
Good watch.
Yeah, something dumb.
Yeah.
What is one thing you wish the other person wouldn't do?
You go first.
Kyle's got a temper.
Yeah.
I wish that if I could just change one thing about him, it would be that he would be very even keel, very even temper. But when he's mad, he's mad.
Yeah. I'm working on it. I wish Katey would be more organized.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. it's not that she's particularly messy. It's
organized chaos.
Yes. Because I'll ask her where something is, and she goes, "Oh, it's on the mantle. Why is your toothbrush on the mantle? Why is the toothpaste on the mantle?" Like, that goes in the bathroom. Let's put that in the bathroom.
Who was the first person to say "I love you"?
That was me.
That was him. He was mean.
I was trying. I knew I wanted to say it, and I knew that I wanted to do it, and obviously this was a while ago before I was good with my communication skills, so I was rude and mean to her for like a day, like 24 hours, because I knew I was in Seattle visiting her, and I was like, okay, I want to say this while I'm here. I want this to be the time. But I couldn't bring myself to do it, so I was being rude and mean and...
Pulling my pigtails?
She said I was pulling her pigtails. So... Then finally she confronted me and was like...
I was like, what is your problem? Why are you being so mean to me? And he goes, I love you!
Because I love you, okay?
And I was like, oh, I love you too. What is your most repeated phrase?
I love you and you're pretty.
I say, Kyle, tell me nice things. And he goes, I love you and you're pretty.
All the time.
All the time. What's mine?
Kyle, stop that. Kyle, what are you doing? Kyle, put that down. Kyle, you're annoying me.
That's so rude. No, it's not. I always say to him before he leaves work, I say work hard and stay safe.
Yeah. I like that.
I like that too. This is the last question. Question 13. Where would you like to travel to next?
Being in Hawaii as recently as we were kind of was unsettling because I'm paranoid and crazy, and there's this North Korea thing going on, and they talked about that, and then there was the volcano was getting ready to erupt there,
and
or
then
something
there
was going on.
Earthquakes in Mexico.
Yeah, and it was the whole Pacific Rim was having earthquakes, and I was like, I don't feel like leaving the mainland or like North America in general. There's a lot of a lot of water between me
Us
and my
and
family and
yeah.
our dogs and everything that we have, and it was kind of unsettling for me.
So Kyle doesn't want to leave America again.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do like.
We've been talking about doing East Coast and
I really
going
wanna
to the
see-
South.
I want to see Tennessee.
Yeah. The Bourbon Trail.
Yeah.
Yellowstone has been brought up a lot.
Yeah, Yellowstone. We haven't. I mean, Yosemite's in essentially our backyard, and we haven't been there yet.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places in America that we want to travel to before we start settling his insane mind. I also want to go to Europe. I really want to go to Greece.
Yeah.
At one point, Kyle really wanted to go to Germany, but
Yeah.
it will get there.
We'll get there one day.
One day, someday. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sure he does too. Actually, he probably doesn't care if you enjoyed it. It's kind of rude. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. We'll probably be doing more TTC, infertility. So we will keep you guys updated, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.